Welcome to May's Lug Life. I'm May, and this is my first impression video of the Boxer Matte Luxe VL overnight bag. Man, these names are getting long. It used to be like the name and a quick description, like the Boxer crossbody. Now it just goes on for a while. Okay, so I know this has been out for a while. I know that I think they debuted it on Lug Live probably, well, I know definitely before Christmas, but quite a while before, so it's probably been out for at least a month. I haven't actually had a chance to look at it. I very briefly, when I heard that they were debuting a Boxer in Matte Luxe, I tuned in because I actually happen to be a massive fan of Lug's previous Boxers. And so I thought, oh, a Boxer in Matte Luxe, let's take a look, or Matte Luxe. And then because there was that sort of introductory price, I thought, all right, if I'm going to want it, I'm going to get it. I may as well get it while they still have all the colors that I maybe would want, and the price is decent. And as it turns out, the price wasn't that decent. It was pretty expensive. And I looked, and it didn't look like it was going to offer me anything more than the Boxers I already have or the bags I already had. So as soon as I sort of established that, I didn't even listen to the rest of the spiel. I clicked off, and that was the end of it, and I haven't looked back since. So and I was also waiting for this product to come out on their website so I could get a much better look at it and then watch the video and do my first impression with you. And it took them a long time to get this to the website and get a video. So anyway, so here we are. Unfortunately, only 2 colors left. But like I said, let's take a look at the other color here. It looks like sand. Oh, it's pearl. Okay, so pearl, you know what? I might get that. I actually don't mind pearl, but it's not my favorite color. And I find it never looks good on their website. It always looks a little dingy. So anyway, so we'll see. Okay, so that's, and then the interior is, okay, so that's that fern. It's not a terrible interior. It's not my favorite, but anyway. Okay, so basically it is the same colors on the outside and on the inside as the rest of their Matte Luxe line. Okay, so let's take a really sort of quick zoom peek at the actual things, making it slightly bigger there. Okay, so it's not completely like the old Boxer. The old Boxer tapered, so it narrowed up at the top, but it did have that big tote, that sort of big tote top handle with zippers in the front. And I think the main thing is that little tiny, hang on, okay, this doesn't really give you a good sense. So the regular Boxers do have the pouches on the side, I think, as well. The sort of pockets on the side. They definitely have a luggage strap in the back, but it's the cell phone pocket in the corner. To me, that's what makes a Boxer. Let's see if I can get to there. So this little corner thing right there, all the Boxers seem to have a little corner cell phone pocket. So most of the lugs have a cell phone pocket right in the middle, and it has a little magnetic tab. The Boxers, for some reason, all had a little zipper, and it was all off to the left hand, right hand, depending on which side you're looking at it. If I'm the carrier of the said bag, and that zipper's facing out, to me it's on the left. So that has been a signature on the Boxer. So that's how I always know if something is a Boxer or not. So they came out with Boxer tote bags, and there's also a Boxer convertible. So it had the tote straps, it had the crossbody strap, and it had backpack straps. And this newest version is the VL. It's weirdly, I know it sounds funny, it's boxier. So the newer version is more of a square. The old version sort of, I don't even know what you want to call it. It's sort of tapered upward, so it was narrower at the top and wider at the bottom. But this is basically a square. So it's a little bit of a boxier feel and a boxier look, even though I know it's called the Boxer. It's kind of weird. I don't know why the other one was called Boxer. This looks like a Boxer because it's like a box. But anyways, so, and then the old Boxer had 2 pockets on the front, sort of elongated, separate, zippered pockets, whereas this only has the one. Okay, so, and I'm also noticing completely new down here, the logo is changed. So we have seen in the old lugs, the older lugs, I should say, it was like that metal sort of smaller, rounded, rectangular logo. And then they moved to the new ones that we've been seeing recently, which is that cursive that you see there, but in the gunmetal. Now this looks like it's the classic VL down here, and it's embroidered. I'm seeing embroidery here. So the word lug is embroidered onto what looks to me to be the classic VL, which is that sort of, what's the word? Someone told me what the word was, where it looks like flesh, like you can see the little skin, the way it looks, like the way leather actually looks. I forget what the word is. Oh, because of the P, I think. Anyway, no, I had it in my head for a second and it disappeared. Anyway, so this is a new style of lug trying to put their logo on something. So I think we saw it, there was another VL something or other that had that little square, but I thought that that little square had the gunmetal logo printed onto it, but this one looks embroidered. I think this is the first time we've seen the embroidery. So this is the first time I think we've seen Lug embroider their logo on something. So let me know if I'm wrong, but I feel like this is the first time we've seen that. But we have seen that little square, of that vegan leather with the logo, kind of like Herschel does on their bags. I think that's what the VL to me is trying to mimic. It's trying to mimic that. Oh, I love this color. Trying to mimic that that Herschel sort of that canvas look. So, anyways, Herschel. I think it's Herschel, but anyway. Okay, I love this slate blue, and it looks so good with the peacock. With the peacock, what is that? Chuggy. Anyways, so I think I would have liked this color. And actually, I'm just looking here. The straps are interesting. I'm assuming those are VL straps, right? And not like that seatbelt material. I think that is VL. And there we go. So that's that signature boxer zipper pocket. Ooh, okay. So there's a little built-in sort of organization there in the back pocket. Very good to know. So I see 2 pen holders, and I see must be a D-ring down here and a little cargo pocket there. And a privacy pocket in the back here. And I do like that this opens this way, so it has that sort of slanted opening. You can sort of get more stuff into it because it gives you just a little bit of extra room with that slant coming down, so your zipper opens just a little bit wider. So that is good to know as well. I think that is definitely a boxer, like an old, even the old boxers did that as well. So 2 cargo pockets on the side. Yeah, there's your trolley strap. And there's a collection. Okay, so let's look at the colors that are missing. So we're clearly missing that slate blue. Did we? Yeah, we did see the interior of that one, right? Yes, we did. So it's that same, what's it called? I was going to say fern. Is it contemporary fern? I can't remember. Anyway, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not thinking clearly today at all. I've got major sort of Swiss cheese brain today. Okay, so black. And then this is obviously the taupe. So, yeah, actually, or is it sand? Sorry. I know I said taupe. Again, Swiss cheese brain. This is the sand, which I think I actually maybe prefer over the pearl. It's just a warmer look, so I kind of like that. And let's see what other colors were being offered. Oh, white. Oh, my goodness. Okay. That white is actually quite stunning. I have to tell you, I'm really liking that white. I don't even like white bags or even white clothes as a general rule, but that looks gorgeous in the white. Oh, I wish I could see that. And I wonder what the interior, I think it must be that blue. Oh, that blue with the birds. Anyway, I think that's my favorite color of all these. I really like the white, and I'm not a white person. But yet that's really speaking to me. That looks beautiful. And then, okay, so we've got, hang on, isn't that the sand again? Or is that just pearl? It just looks sand here. And then we've got the olive green, which by the way is also really quite lovely. Now I'm just gonna be picky here, but let's just look at this for a second, shall we? This is where quality control is lacking. So I don't know if you can see, but the logo on the olive green, and obviously the people who chose the items for the photo shoot weren't paying attention, but that logo is incredibly off-center, and it's driving me insane. So let's just go back and make sure that all the rest of them are centered. Yes, all the rest are centered, except that poor olive green one got one that was, it got a drunk logo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, olive green. I hope that every other olive green one gets a better gets a better logo, because this particular one really got shafted. This is bad, so bad. It's so bad. Oh my gosh, I would go nuts if that was mine. I would probably actually almost send it back, because that would drive me insane. Okay, so other than the wonky label at the bottom here, this is a beautiful color. So okay, so my favorites so far are these two, and it's actually, you know what? Even then, it's in. I mean, I don't know what color that is, but the sand color, like, it looks really good there. If that is indeed the sand, maybe it's not. Maybe this is the pearl. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Anyways, this is a beautiful set. Like, that is stunning. These three bags are stunning. They look so good together. I can, like, if you were like a vegan leather collector of this stuff, to get all three of these colors, like if you had like a, you know, like a big rolly bag in one of these colors, and you put one of these on top in a different color, and then you had like another purse that is the other color, it would, oh, gorgeous. So I actually love this little trio together, but that white is beautiful. I can't even say how much I love that. Anyway, so there we go. So are there more colors? No more colors. Okay, so now let's read about it, because I just had to look at those. Those were really cool. Okay, so the Boxer Matte Luxe, pardon me, VL, so sorry, can be both your everyday bag or your everything bag. It's one of our heavy hitters, now in matte luxe for an elevated look and feel. It really does actually look much more elevated. The older Boxer, as much as I love them, were very much a casual, sort of like gym bag kind of feel. They were not classy at all. That they were cool. I really like them, but they were not, like, you know, elegant in any way. So this is kind of a nice step up. You'll love the wide assortment of pockets, tote handles, and optional crossbody strap and RFID protection. I'm assuming in that back pocket where the pen holders are, keeping you organized wherever life takes you. All right, measurements. Definitely want to see this one. Okay, so ooh, it's pretty big. Okay, so 15 3/4 inches wide. That is actually bigger than I thought. Okay, when I saw the Lug Live show, it looked smaller. It really did not look like a big bag at all. So that was why I kind of went next. Okay, so then 14 3/4 inches high, which also is pretty big. So you know what? It actually is, now that I'm looking at the measurements, is probably about the same size as the old Boxers, which, again, in the Lug Live video, that 30 or 40-second video that I watched, it looked smaller. So it looked so much smaller than the old one. But now that I'm looking at it for real, measurement wise, like when I'm pulling out a ruler, it's way bigger than I thought it was going to be. And 8 1/4 inches deep. That's a huge bag. That's the one thing I did remember I loved about the Boxer, because a lot of their overnight bags tend to be quite narrow at the bottom, like it's really not a deep bag. The Boxers have always been really deep and very generous. So you can really, like when they say overnight, you know, you can take everything with you. Like, it's not one of these things where you can only take the bare minimum. It is overnight where you are going to, maybe you don't know whether it's going to be cold or hot, so you have a cold and a hot outfit, and then you also have like cold and hot pajamas, and you have 3 different kinds of socks, and you can take your jewelry, and you can take your, you know, your trolley, and not feel like you're forgetting anything, or that you're only traveling with the bare minimum. So that is the one thing about the Boxers I always quite liked. Because it's just so bulky in the bottom. But it just looked smaller when I saw this, so I was quite disappointed. And as it turns out, I think it might actually be about the same size. Okay, 2.35 pounds. It's not a heavy bag, but it's definitely one of the heavier bags that Lug has ever made. Especially because I know the vegan leather makes it heavier, but most of Lug bags are under a pound. So, and that includes some of the bigger ones like this. Maybe not this one, but so many of their larger bags, I'm always surprised how little they weigh. And then, so the strap length, 37 inches to 58, which is that adjustable strap. And then the shoulder strap drop, which is, I guess, that top handle there. Is it? Yeah, I guess so. 17 inches. Oh, no, it can't be. Hang on. What am I missing? What's the shoulder strap drop? I don't know what that is. Is there another tote handle that I didn't see? I don't know what they're talking about. Why are there 2 different adjustable sort of lengths they're talking about here? Okay, I don't know what the shoulder/strap drop is. I don't know what that means. Okay, and anyways, it's got the top handle though is 7 inches, which is good to know, and the strap width is 1.5 inches, so 1.5-inch wide strap. Good to know. Okay, features. Come on. Okay, wow. Okay, a lot of features here. So 2 front zipper pockets, which I don't remember seeing. It looked like one big one to me. I see one. Maybe there's 2. Maybe there's one behind it. Okay. So, where do I go? Don't. Let's go back. There we go. Okay, 2 front zipper pockets. 1 front slip pocket with magnetic closure. What am I reading? I don't think we're reading the same info here, because there's no front slip pocket with magnetic closure. I don't think. I guess we'll have to watch the video. Oh, maybe it does. Okay, obviously there's something I'm missing here. Okay, so I didn't see the magnetic closure at all, but I guess we'll find out. It does say, though, top right soft line cell phone zipper pocket. So, okay, so they're looking at it from the front, so they're right. So from our right, I should say. 2 side cargo pockets, which I did see. 1 rear zipper pocket. Rear trolley sleeve with Velcro grip, which we did see. 2 tote handles, we did see. 1 removable crossbody strap with shoulder comfort guard. That shoulder comfort guard is the best. I wish Lug would sell those separately, because I want that thing for other bags that I have. Some of them are lugs and some of them are other bags, and would allow me to be able to use those bags, because then I've got that non-slip grip thing going on. And then the interior is 2 cargo pockets, or 2 cargo pouches rather, 2 wall zipper pockets. I don't know what the cargo pouches are. And then 1 soft lined cargo pouch, 1 key ring, and then RFID front right zipper pocket. Okay, you know what I'm thinking? I think what's going on, I think they may have sort of cut and paste the description from the old Boxer and put it here, because the old Boxer did have 2 front zipper pockets. This clearly only has 1. And the old one did have a magnetic closure on some of them. So some of them had one like a zipper on the top, and the other ones had a little middle pocket. So I think whoever wrote this was half asleep at the wheel. And then how they're talking about the what was the other one I was looking for? The rear, there's rear zipper pocket. Did I see that? I don't think oh, maybe I did. Maybe I did see that. Hang on. Yeah, I don't think I saw one. Oh, no, there it is. But I don't think that's a zipper. I think that's just like a magnetic one. Okay, we'll find out. But anyways, but to say that the front right zipper pocket is RFID protected, there isn't one. There's only one big pocket. There's only one big pocket in the front. Unless inside it's divided, I don't know. Anyway, so again, there used to be one of those 2 pockets, and you would see the little RFID, little taggy thing, and so you could throw like your wallet into that one. And that I knew with the old Boxer. So again, someone fell asleep at the wheel, did not pay attention to what was being put onto this particular product. So I guess the only thing is to watch the video and see if any of those items that they talked about in the features are actually there, and I just didn't see them. All right, so let's watch the video. And I'm so glad there actually is a video, because sometimes they don't do these for some of the newer items. All right, here we go. So that's the olive green. Very cute. Oops, no sound. Okay. Okay, so you definitely see the little grippy shoulder strappy thingy, which is great. That's the tote handle. 2 cargo pockets for water bottles. So that's the zipper one on the right. 1 big middle, just 1 pocket. There's no, okay, that is a zipper pocket in the back. Okay, I wasn't sure. So there's your soft lined pocket. 2 pen holders, which they didn't even mention. A key ring. Interior has nothing on the one side as far as organization. And then the other side has 2 cargo pockets. Oh, sorry, that does have the privacy pocket. And the other 2 has a privacy pocket and 2 cargo pockets? Is that what it is? Hang on. I'll have to go back and watch that in a minute. Little gunmetal feet, always good to know, but not plastic lined on the bottom. Okay. Yeah, so it's funny in the little description that they give you, like in the blurb, they don't talk about the two pen holders, and they usually get really excited about that. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't remember if the old boxers had a pen holder. My guess is yes, because all the older bags did. So anyway, yeah, so I don't see a magnetic front pocket anywhere, so that's wrong. The front one, let's just stop right here. So this is just a regular pocket. There's nothing, it doesn't look like it's not divided into two. I don't know if this is the RFID. I'm assuming not. It looks like at the very, very least it's padded maybe so that you can put your laptop in there. I would like to know how big of a laptop you can throw in there. Okay, so there's the two pen holders and your D-ring, and that's the soft line pocket there. So just a place to put your phone, big enough or sort of wide enough for your phone. Okay, that is always a really good thing. So it's not so much a D-ring, but it's an actual clasp. Makes it easier actually. So that if the thing that you want to carry doesn't have an opening, then you can use that as the thing that clips, which is great. So that's a good design. But they didn't talk about the two pen holders. I don't know why. What a weird thing to leave out, because I know that Lug loves their pen holders. So. Okay, so yeah, so there's no mention of like one pocket in the front. There is no one pocket in the front that I can see. And it doesn't look like to me, oh, maybe there is. Oh no, is that just like ribbing, or is that an actual zipper? I think that's just ribbing. So there's actually no zipper on the back, or maybe there is. And we know that there's one on the other side on top of the cargo pockets, but anyway. It could be a zipper, but I don't think it is. No, so that's, hang on. What the? Wait, go back. Wait, there. No, go back. Stop. Right there. Okay, so that is where the label is. So I guess there is a little zipper pocket on the one side, which it didn't look like it was in the previous video, the previous photo. Let's just see. See here? I know, maybe it's just because it's just the way the angle is, but I didn't really see the zipper on this one. But I actually do see it now that they sort of slow it down. Okay. So that's cool. And there's another privacy zip pocket on the other side, right on top of the cargo pockets. So that's good. So at least the interior has some organization. But yeah, not as many features as it says in the description, which is kind of weird. Okay. It's definitely a bigger bag here. Oh, sorry. Bigger bag here in this video. It looks a lot larger on her. The brief moment that I happened to be watching Lug Live, it did not look this big. And was it Debbie who debuted it? I don't remember, but anyways, I don't remember thinking this was the biggest bag of all time. But it's definitely looking like one of their larger bags now that I'm seeing it. They didn't talk about the double zipper. I mean, it looks like they're even lockable. They could have mentioned that they're lockable. So anyway, I don't know. I like the bag. I do. I don't think there's as much organization as I kind of would have liked. But I don't need this bag because I do have a boxer. I have the boxer backpack, like convertible backpack, and we also have a couple of older, like much older boxers from, I don't know, like 6-7 years ago that we've got. We got a couple of those, so I don't really need another boxer in my life. And certainly not for $250 Canadian. That is ludicrous. Not that it's ludicrous for the bag, but it's just there's no way I'm spending $150. I'm sorry, $250 rather, on something that I don't need, that seems to do pretty much everything that all my other bags currently do. And they don't have any colors that I want anyway. So whatever. But overall, do I like it? Absolutely. Does it look like a really cool bag? Absolutely. Do I like the colors that it came in? Absolutely. It's just not something I'm ever going to need. All of my larger bags like this have way more organization built in. So it's not just bare bones. I kind of like that I can organize it in also a whole bunch of different ways, but yet the interior sort of space is also huge. So generally boxers are great bags. It just doesn't seem to me that this encapsulates sort of what the boxer was and what it meant, but I don't think it was meant to. I think they just wanted to come up with something very similar with a similar sort of layout as the boxer, but made it VL. and because of the VL, it does look quite different. So I do like the VL. I like the shape. I like that sort of that basket weave, and I do love that sort of shoulder strappy protector thingy. Yeah, like I said, I wish Lug would make more of those and just sell them independently, or individually rather, because I would probably buy a ton. So, won't be getting this one, I don't think. I mean, maybe if the price comes really far down, I would definitely consider it, but I just don't need it. I have so many bags of this sort of general size that have another one, even if I like it. Yeah, it's a bit much. So, anyways, if you have one, tell me what you think. I would love to hear from you. If you have any feedback, please share. And if you don't already have one, which color would you get, and why don't you like it? I'm always, it's always fun to know why people like certain bags and why they don't like others, because it's just kind of cool to me. So, anything you want to tell me, anything you want to share with us, please leave that in the comments below. So that's it. That's the video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.